Have you ever wondered why some people seem to be favored by life while you keep struggling in the dark? There was a time when I looked around and saw everyone winning the right career, the perfect relationship, the luck I could never seem to catch. And I wondered, why me? Why does it always feel like I'm stuck in the mud while others fly? At night, I'd lie awake, replaying old choices, questioning everything, and still waking up the next day with the same ache in my chest. You know that feeling, don't you? When life feels unfair, and it seems like the universe is punishing you for being you. But what if I told you those moments weren't punishment at all? They were the training ground, the fire forging your future self. You want strength. The universe gives you pain. You want wisdom. It hands you mistakes. You want love. It teaches you heartbreak first. You want clarity. It blinds you so you learn to see with your soul. Every struggle you've faced, every tear you've held back in silence wasn't for nothing. You were being prepared. You felt like a failure, not because you were broken, but because you were being broken open. There's a quiet rule in life no one teaches you at school. You must first become the person who deserves what you want. And that process is brutal. It strips away your illusions. It pushes you to your knees. It forces you to meet your shadow, the version of you that you tried so hard to outrun. But when you stop running, when you sit with your fears, face your wounds, and ask the hard questions, something shifts. That's when you begin to awaken. I remember the exact moment things started to change. It wasn't dramatic. No lightning bolt. No grand speech. Just silence. I was alone one night, staring at a sink full of unwashed dishes, my phone lighting up with unread messages, and a mirror reflecting a tired version of myself. And I whispered, I don't want to live like this anymore. Not just the external mess, but the way I doubted myself, the way I compared my journey to everyone else's, the way I carried wounds that weren't mine to bear. And in that quiet decision to stop fighting life and start transforming, something cracked open inside me. I stopped asking, why me? And started asking, what now? I stopped begging the world to change and began reshaping the world within me. Here's the truth. They won't put on motivational posters. The path to the life you want requires you to become someone you're not yet. It's messy. It's painful. It's lonely. But it's worth every scar. You'll have to unlearn old stories that you're not good enough, that love is earned through sacrifice, that safety means staying small. You'll fail. You'll doubt yourself. And sometimes you'll want to quit. But each time you get back up, you'll realize you're no longer the same person who fell. You'll start building new habits, new beliefs, new boundaries, a new self. And little by little, you become the kind of person who doesn't chase a dream, but embodies it. Not because the world suddenly became easier, but because you became stronger. You see, living the life you dream of was never about finding the perfect path. It was about becoming the version of yourself that could walk it. A version of you that's no longer afraid of falling. A version of you that doesn't crumble in the face of rejection. a version of you that can lose everything and still rebuild with grace. Because now you know pain was a teacher, loneliness was a mirror, rock bottom was your foundation. You didn't just survive, you transformed. And today, when someone looks at your life and says, "Wow, you're so lucky," you'll smile not because they're wrong, but because they'll never know how many nights you cried behind closed doors, how many times you whispered, "I can't do this anymore," but did it anyway. And now you live with purpose. You love without fear. You work with fire. You rest without guilt. Because you've earned it. You didn't wait for permission. You created the life you were once too afraid to dream about. So if you're still in the storm, still in the waiting, still doubting whether you'll ever make it out, let me say this: you're not behind, you're becoming. The version of you that will rise from this is already growing in silence. And one day soon, you'll look back and realize every delay was protection, every failure was direction, every scar was a map. So don't give up. Your new life is waiting on the other side of who you used to be.